How a 20-year-old Nero knowledge makes 146,000 a month as an esoteric advisor.
Hey
Bro,
guys, it's
he's
Will, and
20. I'm
this is
19
Nero Knowledge. Last March, he had 3,000 YouTube subscribers, and he was making about $6,000 a month,
a year ago.
helping entrepreneurs to manifest more money. Not bad. But if you fast forward just 4 months, he jumped to 173,000 YouTube subscribers, and he was making about $146,000 a month. This guy's 20 years old. And in this
He's 20? Why is the video lagging, man? Hold on, let me turn down this shit real
video, I'm going to break down the 3 simple tweaks that he made
quick.
that
Okay.
led to that explosive YouTube and explosive
Like that
income
view,
growth.
buddy.
The first thing that I'm going to tell you is how he went from $6,000 to $146,000 a month in just 16 weeks, and how you can too. The second thing I'll tell you is how he hit escape velocity with his YouTube channel exploding from 3 to 173,000 subscribers and 2 million views a month. And the third thing I'll tell you is how he added $50,000 a month to his income with a secret course link. No one knows about this strategy, so I'm really excited to share it with you in the video. But how do I know all of this, right? Well, I'm actually the one that helped him to do it. That's really good. Well, mate, what brings you to the call? How can I help?
So essentially,
Oh shit! We see this nigga eyes.
That you have
Yo,
expertise in funnels and stuff like that, but more than that, I guess. So I just essentially wanted your input on everything that I'm currently doing right now, particularly my VSL, because even the way that you're handling the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that, clearly you know what you're doing. So
now, last March, he joined my one-to-one coaching program, and if you haven't seen it already, he left me a pretty awesome testimonial too. So here's the first thing that I told him to do, and here's how he went from $6,000 to $146,000 a month in just 16 weeks.
okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Your path is you're there. I mean, you've got a product that works. You've got customers with awesome results. Your price is solid as well. So now you're in the testing ground of traffic and price right now. Those are your 2 focus points. It's how can I get more calls, number 1, and how can I test pricing so it's just right, number 2. Those are your next 2 moves. Right there, getting those dialed. And if you get those dialed, you're going to get to 100K a month.
Yeah. That's beyond the plan. That's the vision that's yet to unfold. Experimentation, price, increase the price or test out what that's like.
See, Nero was booking and closing calls, yes, but the problem was he had pretty much no calls actually coming in the first place. Cool, let's change it. Let's do another 50 calls. Now where are we at,
You say another 50 calls, but I don't get that much traffic coming in.
Well, you will eventually. So
yeah.
When he got a call, he could close it no problem. In fact, his close rate was too high, and we'll talk about that later in the video. So he just needed more sales calls.
Right.
And where do
He needed
more
to get the calls
come from?
YouTube.
From traffic, whether
emails.
it's organic or whether it's paid traffic. And all traffic means is just eyeballs. It just means attention. He needed more attention to then pour into his sales funnel to get more sales calls to close. That would then lead to more sales, which would allow him to hit his £100,000 per month target. What's your goal? What's your income goal? Do you want 100K a month recurring? Do you want a million?
Yeah, 100K a month at this moment in time.
So in order to get more traffic, we did both of these 2 things. Number 1, we produced and began running paid ads. And number 2, I taught him my YouTube strategy, the one that landed me my first few viral videos and grew my own channel from 0 to 70,000 subscribers in just 1 year. But there was a problem. So when we turned on his paid ads, his ad account was suspended by Google for some reason that they wouldn't even tell us. And it stayed that way for about 3 weeks. So whilst we were working through that problem, Nero suggested that we focus on growing his YouTube channel instead. So he asked me how. How big is your YouTube channel right now?
Let me double check. It's nothing crazy. I think it's below 3K.
All right.
I started it 4 months ago, and currently 2.7K.
All right. How many views are you getting a day, roughly?
From YouTube.
Yeah.
Probably 100, 150.
Damn.
All right.
Across the videos. And as far as creation tips, because your YouTube's quite well, any tips? One thing I noticed is that you use specific numbers in your titles, and I'm like, damn, that's really, really cool. But I've noticed a lot of people doing that after you. I'm not sure if you've realized that.
Yeah.
A lot of people is trying to steal your style.
Don't remind me. It just annoys me. But I mean, look, I'd rather be the copy rather than the copier.
Facts
Anyway, if that's the right way to say it. But yeah, my strategy on YouTube is just be authentic. Don't overthink it. Don't overplan it. Be as real as possible. So the titles are kind of the way I speak rather than titles. You know,
yeah, it makes sense.
Titles, it's like words.
Yes, I said that to a nigga before too, bro. You like your titles when a person looks at the thumbnail and sees you, they want to hear your voice. They're gonna read the title in your voice. So that's a great fucking tip for titles. Yes,
that I would say lowercase, like I'm texting somebody. It makes it even more real, in my opinion. No fancy thumbnail, no bullshit, just a thumbnail from the video that they're going to see.
This is like the complete opposite advice to like what all the YouTubers say. This is funny.
Yeah, I can't remember who I learned this from, but someone once said to me, most people are wrong. So whenever everybody does something, doing the opposite is the best thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, so when I started the YouTube, I had that in mind. And I was like, right, I'm just going to do the exact opposite. If everyone does editing, I will do no editing. If everyone does a fancy thumbnail, I will have no thumbnail. If everybody does title, you know, the capital letters titles, I will do non-capital letters titles and just go completely against the grain. Because then you stand out more and people are like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah. And last thing, how do I distinguish myself separately?
Yeah, well,
because I'm so far from a mindset coach. Like, of course, you don't know what I do very well, but like, you know, universal laws, esoteric principles, like, you know, I guess the easiest way to conceptualize it is Freemasonry stuff, you know, that type of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it sounds cheesy, but one way you'll differentiate yourself is just by being you and not other people. So sometimes, also, I think the way that you do things and the way that you act, does it feel more genuine? Does it actually seem more genuine or not? Some people just naturally are. They come across more genuine than others, you know, and it can be like an accidental edge there. You know, same as like who you are, the way you speak, where you're from, all of that stuff. One thing that will really help you is a unique mechanism, a way of describing it that's just looks and sounds different.
Man.
Like his whiteboard, how he says nigga. Most coaches speak very professionally and he says like nigga and he just says it however, right? That's his thing. Yeah.
This isn't
like me, my thumbnails got like the cutout heads, you know what I'm saying, on the thumbnails. It got like a solid color, the power of the art of the age of, like a lot of, you know what I mean? Like just very like perfection on earth, on some Michael Jackson shit.
I wanted you to be like, yo, you're not doing this right. You got to change this up. This is fucked.
And that brings us to the second thing.
And he's pretty much saying, do it your way. Like the best business is the one where you do it your way. So if that means not editing or editing, do that. If that means getting your clients on business calls and finding them on business calls, if that's what you want, do that. If you want to just get people on a stream and talk to them on the stream and sell them book bags or fucking colored pencils with your fucking face on it or whatever, like do that. Like there's so many different ways you can do this shit, and there's not, like, in my head right now I'm thinking, damn, I'm about to start a fucking VSL or some shit, or VLS, whatever, start coaching niggas. But like I just realized, like, yo, I don't like coaching. I don't want to coach niggas. I don't want to hop on calls and try to convince niggas to, but like I don't want to do none of that shit, nigga. I don't want to set up a fucking, like, I'm gonna set up an email obviously and a newsletter and all that shit, but like I don't want to do half this shit they're talking about, honestly. I don't care to like be what Nero is, because I'm not Nero. I'm Alex. I'm Virgo, right? I'm Alex the Virgo. So I've just figured out, I already knew what my plan was, but like it's just so empowering and cool to see not only some people who've done it before you that can testimony for it, but it's just cool to also see like you can do it. Like the biggest thing I've learned about this with this esoteric knowledge, spirituality, manifestation, attraction, is that it's you. You are the sauce. You are the secret. You are the light. Like you things come to you. You don't come to things. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's the same as like trying to get a fucking girl. It doesn't matter what you say. That's what the dating coaches have fucked up. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. Or more importantly, how the frequency says it to the person, right? Your vibration that you're coming from. Are you in a confident mindset of I get girls in abundance mindset, or are you in a I hope this works, this needs to work? You know what I mean? So like it's just so cool to see, like empowering to feel and know that you can do it your way. However that is. We all got our own way. There's so many different ways it's been done. And that just goes to show, hey, grass grows all types of ways. There's millions of plants. There's millions of animals. That should show not everybody has to be a tiger. Not everybody has to be a lion or a bear. Not everybody has to be a tulip or a daisy. Not everybody has to be a bee or a wasp. You feel me? You can be what you want. And that's what I take from this. I love it, man.
That I told him to do. And here's how he hit escape velocity with his YouTube channel, exploding from 3 to 173,000 subscribers and over 2 million views a month.
In 4 weeks.
Like you just saw in the clip from one of our coaching calls together, I told him to be himself in the way that he speaks, dresses, acts, and so on. And he then took that advice and went from these kinds of videos to these kinds of videos. And he instantly blew up overnight.
Look at him. He's like, he's a whole different version of himself, nigga. Like, that's Nero. You know what I mean? That's the Nero knowledge we know. This nigga, that's just him trying to be another esoteric life coach. Look at my latest thumbnail for my video. It comes out in 3-4 days. Go check it out when y'all get a chance. In 3-4 days, the power of being selfish. This is gonna be my biggest video ever. Go back to a documentary and check this out and check out this clip. The power of being selfish is one of my biggest videos ever on the platform. This is gonna bang. This is gonna fucking bang. But yeah, bro, it's like just seeing the development. Look at him, bro. Look at him, bro.
In fact, his first ever video, his new genuine style, has currently got 223,000 views.
Look at him.
And because it went viral so fast, that meant that all of his earlier videos exploded in views too. Because people began binge watching all of his previous content.
Yes.
And I don't have to tell you what happened next. His traffic absolutely exploded.
Yeah.
His calendar of sales calls was 100% full, completely obliterated. He then had to quickly hire his first sales rep, and he shot past 100,000 a month.
He had to hire a Gene too.
More than 10xing his revenue from about 6,000 a month.
But it was all due to a mindset. Like, don't get me wrong, on this call, Nero he didn't seem not confident. He seemed very humble and was asking questions. But you could tell there was something, like, I wouldn't say missing, but it just wasn't fully there yet. Like, the Nero we know today is confident as fuck, and like the aura he emits is different, right? In this interview, he was there, but like there was something missing, and I don't know what it was. But it's like this interview helped it click. Sometimes talking to other people, being on the phone, whatever, it helps shit click. And it's like it clicked for this nigga right there. And like then since he got on the right, that like was the last final stepping stone to get on the right frequency. And once he was there, the floodgates fucking opened, my nigga.
Up to $146,000 a month overnight. But let me share the third thing that's been responsible for his explosive growth. Here's something that people haven't realized yet about Nero. See, he doesn't just sell his high-ticket manifestation offer. He actually also sells a standalone course through a secret course link. No one knows this, by the way, so you're getting the inside scoop in this video, so please keep this to yourself. But if you go to his website, scroll to the very bottom, right to the very bottom, you'll see this link, a small nondescript link that's pretty easy to miss, right? Yet this link, it actually makes him an extra $40,000 a month. So there you have it. That's how I took my client Nero.
My course sales alone without advertising bring about 40K. YouTube is like 20K. So he makes about I'd say, yeah, because about an hour long. He averages about what? He makes about 8,000 per video. Right? Let's see, 80 times 10. Yeah, he makes about 8,000 per video multi-time. So he makes about 32. He makes anywhere between 20 and 40. 20 on a, like 15, 20 on a lower month and 40 on a higher month off his YouTube. His real name is Victor. Okay. My course sales alone. Damn, nigga.
Knowledge from $6,000 to $146,000 a month, and from $3,000 to $173,000 YouTube to $146,000 a month, and from $3,000 to $173,000 YouTube subscribers.
Talk that.
In just 4 months.
4.
If you want me to help you to do the same, just hit the work with me link.
No.
Book in a call,
4 months,
and I'll lend a hand.
William Brown, dude, great freaking video.
Imagine being able to build.
Like, I took a lot from this video, bro. I took a lot from this video, bro, and like I don't take shit like this lightly because it's like, just damn, bro, damn. All right, let's see his channel. Yeah, so he still makes videos. He don't upload this frequently. But yeah, he still makes videos and all that. Israel, that's pretty cool. Yeah, William Brown, man, I was not familiar. Did he steal Nero's style with the whiteboard after that? Don't let me now. Let me find out. Let me find.